Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Living Shadow Tarot. How bees you? Girl, I know. Got you. Okay. Woo. For real. This is going to be a twin flame collective reading. I do. Oh, wow. Hello. That Mercury works. Oh my goodness, the magician. Oh, so this is, I like this already. I was afraid. I was definitely afraid. These twin flame readings are a lot. They really are. They're a lot. It's a deep, hard connection, and it's a lot for me to do them sometimes. I have to really be in it, and I'm in it this time. I don't know what happened. I'm just happy and thankful. Okay, happy and thankful to my spirits, to my guides, whatever else. So we got the energy today to do what I'm doing today. Okay, we got the Magician, the Three of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So with this Twin Flame Collective, there's some people have had third parties, some people have had other things. So what I'm getting here is that you really want to manifest something, right? You want to manifest a celebration, a reunion. This is a reunion, right? This doesn't necessarily mean twin flame union, but this just means like you wanna find some joy in what's going on, right? In this collective, it's like you wanna find some joy in what's going on. You just wanna try and find. You wanna make something good out of something, right? You wanna make the best of a bad situation with this Ten of Wands here, because this is a big burden, right? This also could be a burden getting released, but I'm really getting you want to make the best of a bad situation here, right? Because there was a lot of stuck Eight of Swords. There's a lot of stuck energy in Queen of Swords. You really want to. It's like, yep, yeah. You really want to cut some things out because you want stability here, right? You going towards the unknown because you feel like nothing can be worse than this. Nothing can be worse than what I'm currently going through, right? So I have to go to something new. This doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna get a new partner or anything like that. This is, well, some people will. Um, it's it's the energy of trying to find joy, right? We're all like, I feel like we're all in our own like trying to find joy. We're not trying to be stuck. We're not trying to be in a mental prison anymore. So what do we have to do to manifest ourselves outside of that mental prison? Um, I think for a lot of people, I know myself included in this one, is a stable income. I saw that in this Gemini enters Mars. That's one of the things I saw was stable income because we're going for different things that like put our plans into action, right? So then this moon card here, it's like you don't really know. It's an unknown. It's a faith thing. You're doing it by faith, right? Because your thought process led you here. So you have to go with a faith thought process. Because your thought process led you with all these swords and pain. So you have to go with the faith thought process. I don't really know what's happening. I'm just going by whatever I feel, going by ear, letting intuition guide. But you see how we got two tens here. There's some things breaking off, right? That's the good news. There's things breaking off. What's at the bottom of this deck? Oh, the Seven of Cups. Yeah, there we go. That's why. So there's different choices to be made. Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Strength card here. Oh, okay. So I'm getting the strength to let out your feminine side a little bit. So this could be divine masculine getting in touch with their divine feminine energy, because a lot of times I really think that this is one of those things that will hold up a connection, because we both people have both energies, and so we can't focus on one person having divine masculine energy and one person having divine feminine energy and expect like union to happen all the time. Like you gotta like we'll work on both at the same time. So it's like I'm really getting like a connection with your own feminine energy in a sense that will push you forward. Now this is Queen of Wands here, right? Queen of Wands is also my Lilith card. So if you don't know what your Lilith placement is, that may be an important thing to do. Link is in the description below for astrocharts.com, where you can go and find out your all. You can get your birth chart. Is need your time and date of birth, and place of birth. Put it all in there. You get to add all, like, you want to add like asteroids and extra stuff. Add your Lilith. Okay, I have lots of readings on here for Lilith, for your different Lilith placements. So find out what your Lilith placements is and watch some of those, because that will help you get in tune with what it is you really are desiring in your feminine energy and your um, feminine magic here. Because with this and the Magician, you can only do so much with so much knowledge, right? The Magician, you can only do so, like, if you don't have knowledge of your feminine side, you're not going to be able to really manifest things that you want. If you're not in touch with and integrated with those things, right? You want to integrate that. So you want to integrate your Lilith. So this is if you're not if you're having struggles right now. I'm guessing this Ten of Wands and this Eight of Swords. If you're having struggles, that could be why. Because this also, like, gives you in tune with your intuition. It's called female intuition for a reason. It's feminine energy that's in there. So you gotta, like, connecting with that. It's definitely something, and it's a strong thing to do, especially if you are a divine masculine, or if you are a more masculine person. To connect with that energy, it's a strong thing to do, but it also is more expressive, more freeing, less self-sabotaging. It's just that type of energy. Yeah, King of Cups here, right? The strength to be the King of Cups, that's where emotional control can come from, is tapping into that, right? And knowing when to use it and when not to use it, and when to, it's like, because this is the thing about, like, if you, discernment gets you to the ability to know which part of you to use at what time, right? So a lot of times we do focus on discerning other people and what other people got going on, but also discerning what it is that we have going on within ourselves, and what we should show and when we should show what, right? Um, so it's definitely an energy of, like, you really want to manifest yourself out of a burden, but you don't really know how to cut it off. But you see, the cut it off is the Queen of Swords energy, right? That's a more feminine card. Like, it's a loving energy behind it, even if it is cold, but it's loving because it's I still gotta take care of me type thing, Yeah, Eight of Cups. That's how you walk out. Like, loving, but you still gotta take care of yourself. You can't, It's like you can never. One of the things that they said was that, a lot of times people get messed up because like, a woman will give everything in the beginning, and the man waits and kind of gives it all, like, near the end. So the entire time it's going in reverse, right? Because as the man's, like, waiting to give, the woman's like, I've already given, and now I'm gone. And the guy's like, oh, I'm ready to give. And she's like, it's like that type of thing, right? And it's like a cut off out of love, because it's like, okay, so, you know what I mean? Like, and they say it's like women, like, men don't really, like, a masculine energy doesn't really like to commit early or commit quickly, because they don't want to change their whole life. They don't want to put their whole life on hold, right? And more feminine energy is like, well, you can just, if you're trying to be in my life, then let's see how. You know what I mean? And a man, it's like, it's so weird. It's a weird, like, thing that happens, but it's like a completely different thought process. And it's one of those where, yeah, it's I'm trying to get to, like, the brink of it. I'll pull another card. Let's see if they give me a clue. Death, transformation. There we go. You walk away, gets to that transformation. That's what happens. Is that the transformation happens. So it's like, it's like, how it's like once you let go, that's when the other person like comes back or whatever. It's kind of like that type of thing, but I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain this. It's like when you gotta, it's self-preservation, but in a nice way, or trying to be nice about it. Like, I'm just trying to preserve myself at this moment, and no tea, no shade, no nothing, like that type of thing. Why am I describing a breakup right now? Nine of Wands. Oh. Oh my god, I should not laugh. That was, oh, right underneath the moon. Oh, I should not laugh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, and Nine of Wands right afterward. Yeah, determined for progress. Determined for progress. Determined for progress. Really? With this Empress here. You see the Empress? So, right underneath the Queen of Wands. Okay, so that, again, the feminine energy, right? So, it's a thing where, um, this could just be for a lot of different couples. Doesn't necessarily have to be twin flame. You know, I'm not the best couple therapist. Clearly, I'll be single forever. Apparently, I'll be trying not to be, but whatever. Um, I think it's just the energy of like a lot of times women can go in, like we allow women to be more masculine, if that makes a lot of sense. Like it's very okay for women to be more masculine, but it's very hard for a man to embrace femininity. And so even in a connection, even though like a woman begs for it at a sense, a man still feels like he can't give it because it's somewhere in that brain is that toxic masculinity thing that needs to be broken that says showing your feelings makes you weak. Not showing them is what makes you weak because that's not showing them is what makes everybody leave you alone. Like that's really what it is. Like especially if you're that person with this Ten of Swords here, right? Trying to walk around with all these swords in your back, trying to act like everything's cool, and you get upset. That's the reason why, because you're trying to act like everything is cool, right? This emotional body is not being like it's like working with, you have to work with the moon. You have to. We all have to, in a sense, work with the moon because that's like emotion ocean. And you know how they say the moon changes the ocean tides? Like they also spiritually with our emotion oceans, it does that too. So it's like um moon cycles, things like that. So what I do have is an awakening bath box, and I am launching the subscription to this. This is everything you need to wash away the old you. Okay, a bath bomb Reiki charge so you can pull away any spiritual blockages. Shadow soaps you can scrub away any negative energy. Sage Palo Santo that has a crystal in it. This one has amethyst in here. It has a relieving rose candle. It's the candle I make. It's on my site, the Shadow Shop, or excuse me, the Shadow site, linked in the description below. It's the second link down there. This is the relieving rose candle, and this works on your root chakra, right? And there's also some rose petals in here, so you can give yourself a little, ooh, Fantasyland. Point being is that I'm going to launch a subscription for this so that people can help work with the moon, which this is. You can get one of these sent directly to you every 2 weeks. So every full moon, every new moon, you'll have one of these to take a good spiritual bath, kind of cleanse yourself out, get to working with the moon more. Start with those. With new and full moons, they're every 2 weeks. There's a waxing and waning period. It's lots to learn, but that's a good place, to start if we're trying to get this feminine energy under control. Because the feminine energy is one of those things where you can only get it under control if you can just feel it, go with the flow of the ocean instead of fighting it, right? It's not a swords will be the type that would try and fight that energy, right? It's air. It doesn't, that's kind of what like you may be used to doing. It's doing it that way. It's trying to fight it instead of trying to go with it. Yeah. So we got 2 of Cups, Justice, and 5 of Cups. So you may not know how to feel about your relationship karma, because a lot of the things that we've been doing it for karma is coming back, especially in relationships. I love this. I'm telling you, this chaotic cleanse. Literally, it's gonna be like every single thing. I'm like, this chaotic cleanse, like, oh, you gotta get it. It's on my site as well. Like, you don't know how to feel about your relationship karma. You don't, because I'm getting for a lot of people out here, and it's like you give out good, and you want to see good in return, and you don't understand what it is. And I think that's the thing that's like giving you the. It's like, why do I not receive good if I'm giving out good? So then the next thing you have to do is ask yourself, are you giving out good? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Tell me when we got to that at the therapy session. I was like, eh. Okay, I was like, you know what, maybe need to, but sometimes we need to rework some things. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But this is how we're trying to manifest the, trying to manifest beginning from the inside. Okay. You can teach it from the outside and from the inside. And from the inside, you got to really ask yourself what it is that you're putting out. Okay. And not just what you think you're putting out, but how other people perceive what you're putting out. Because it doesn't even matter what other people perceive. Or what you're putting out. It does make a difference, right? So it's not like it's hard because a lot of people want to be like, don't give up, don't care about anything that anybody else says, and or care everything about everybody else says. And there's like a balance in the middle, and that's what this justice is. That's what this balance is, right? And you figure out a balance of what you're putting out, and you put out something very, very balanced, you get something returned very, very balanced. If you're trying to put out all or nothing, you're gonna get all or nothing. If you're trying to put out like slow and stable, you're gonna get slow and stable. It depends on what you're trying to put out. Like it's energetically, Why? You get the devil and the 7 of Pentacles. Why? This is the monkey on your back, basically. This is the monkey on your back waiting for this. Like waiting for this. It's become an obsession. Oh no. It is truly become an obsession. Oh my god. No. 5 of Pentacles. No! Say so, Jesus. Right? It's we're back at that again. The will they, won't they, will they, won't they, will they, won't they, will they, won't they. Oh no. Oh, I can't. I can't with the will they, won't they, will they, won't they, will they, won't they, will they, won't they. Oh my goodness. Yes, Five of Swords. This is a hard time communicating. We all know. Three of Pentacles. We all know. We all know you're working. We all know you're working. Working for that Birkin. Seven of Wands. Oh, biting off the low. Oh, low. Oh, no. Oh, no. Six of Cups. Oh, for real, though. Will they, won't they? Will they, won't they? There's lots of different things that have to be done in life. We have more than one mission than just to be with somebody. And that is extremely highlighted, right? And it's extremely highlighted in the fact that it's always the constant theme in the last few twin flames that I've done or seen has been a fight between love and money. You don't want love or money. Love or money. Love or money. And it doesn't have to be a fight between either one of those. But it does need to be a balance between those. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. But it does have to be a balance. And it does have to be something because if it's something that you desire, it has to you have to honor that. You have to honor your desires, but you don't have to let them overtake you. Right? That's like this is that manifest magician energy is being in the driver's seat, right, of your own life. And I know we talked about like it's working with spirit though. Three of Pentacles, working with spirit, working with guides, working with angels, working with whomever you connect with to get what it is. I mean, it doesn't matter who you connect with. If you are connected with them, you got to work with them. You know what I mean? Like we're all like on a journey, and if you're going to be leading people on a journey, you can't just throw somebody away all the time, but you also can't like put up with the bull all the time either. And you have to find the right balance, right? And that's what's getting unstuck with this Eight of Swords. That is what you have to cutting out what's unbalanced here. What's unbalanced, because what's unbalanced no longer serves, right? That's when you get to a karmic lesson. We'll get some words from the wisdom of the oracle. That's something. I don't know. Cleanse that chaos right out, though. Tell me, I love that. I really do. I think that's like my favorite thing so far. I mean, I love the box too, but after spraying this for a while, it gets really addictive. Oh, get that fresh chaotic cleanse. I'll link in the description below. That fresh bottle of chaotic cleanse sent directly to your door. Yes, Yang came out. That masculine energy. Overpowering. And it doesn't have to be bad, except when if it's toxic, right? And the thing about this is that depending on who you're dealing with is how and when you'll know it'll be toxic. Who you're dealing with, what they want, their individual needs, wants, desires, things like that. What each person needs individually. If two people need two completely different things individually, then it's going to be toxic to try and force something. If two people are aligned at what they can give and what they're looking for, then it'll work out. I'm telling you, this is why these twin flame readings are like, what? Hello. Happy. I love this card. Look at the star. Look at the rainbow. Look at her holding that star. Oh my god, so happy. So happy. With a happy. She got that chaotic cleanse. That's what happens. And that bath box. Okay, she got that full bath. She got in there, put on her Shadow Subliminals. That's my other YouTube channel, Shadow Subliminals. And she put them on, and she just laid there in the bath, and she just sprayed all her cares away. And got straight to the happy. Probably in a hot tub or something. That would be even best. Even better. For real. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Let's get the fantasy going. I got the rose petals in the box and everything. Okay. Let's do it. Wash away the old you for good. Okay. Everything is in there you need. Milk and honey. Everything is in there that you need to get to the milk and honey. Alright? A change in the wind. And number 12, I've been seeing that a lot lately, so that may be significant for somebody out there as well. Specifically 1221. I've seen 1221 a lot. That angel number. It's like a mirror number for mirroring. So twin flame, you could be mirroring each other at this moment, right? That's not a bad thing though. So here's the thing: it's not a bad thing if you're mirroring each other, but the mirror is to focus on yourself. So it's not a bad thing at all. And I feel like that's like a thing. Is that it's so much. When you look up twin flame stuff, a lot of it just talks about like pressure of getting into union, or talks about getting into union, and it's not the most important thing, which is weird to say, but it really is not. Yeah, we got fork in the road here. Number 13. And we got go the distance. 47, right. There's a fork in the road, but we still need to go the distance. That fork in the road basically just means there's different pathways and different missions and different things that needs to be accomplished, and we do have to go the distance to accomplish all of those various different things. With in union, out of union, and separation, whatever that is, there's still a mission, and there's still things that we're supposed to be doing. There's things that we're supposed to be manifesting. So it's yes, we want to manifest our celebrations, and the way to get to those celebrations is, through self-examination, really. That's what I'm getting, through self-examination, which is really what the whole thing is about, because the whole reason why you're faced with yourself is to see yourself from an outside perspective, which most people rarely get to do. But that's really what the idea of it is that, I get I get to see me the way other people see me, and then you really can take that look and figure out, okay, so even though I think I'm showing people this, what actually, when from their point of view, from the outside looking in, which most people don't get a chance to do that. That's why this is a very rare thing. You get to see yourself from the outside looking in. Well, I hope this helps somebody. I hope this was good for somebody. I hope this worked out for somebody in this collective twin flame journey. Yo, this is Living Shadow Tarot. Please subscribe, like the video, I'm here all the time and I got lots of good stuff. For real though. I do lots of good stuff, lots of fun times, lots of laughs and giggles and joy. Everybody loves some joy. Get the joy in your heart. Yeah, so links for everything is going to be in the description. If my Twitter is The Living Shadow on Twitter, and Instagram is The Living Shadow. TikTok is also The Living Shadow, which I'm trying to put some things on there. If you don't want to always wait for the YouTube longer reading, apparently I'm trying to put more of the short summary of the reading on TikTok. So go on there, check those out if you're a little impatient, or if you want to see some past readings and don't want to wait through the whole the past readings I have from this week, and you don't want to wait through the whole long video, check out the little summaries there. Okay. See y'all later. Bye.